Most people think Europe is led by France. Others believe Britain is still the continent's most influential country. But behind the scenes, one nation quietly shapes Europe's economy, influences its policies, and determines the fate of the European Union. And the strangest part, Germany achieved all of this without building an empire, conquering its neighbors, or even possessing Europe's strongest military. So how did a country that lost two world wars become the most powerful nation in Europe? And why does almost every major decision in Europe ultimately depend on Germany? Unlike the United States or China, Germany rarely projects power aggressively. In fact, modern Germany intentionally avoids appearing dominant. After the devastation of World War II, Germany rebuilt itself around a completely different philosophy: economic power instead of military power. This was a counterintuitive choice. Most great powers throughout history relied on armies. Germany relied on factories. And over time, that strategy proved incredibly successful. Today, Germany is the largest economy in Europe and one of the world's leading exporters. Without firing a single shot, Germany became Europe's indispensable nation. Germany's strength comes from something many people rarely discuss: manufacturing. While many Western countries shifted towards service and finance, Germany remained obsessed with industry. German companies dominate sectors like cars, chemicals, machineries, engineering, precision manufacturing. Brands such as BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, Siemens, Bosch became symbol of quality around the world. But the real secret isn't famous companies. It's Germany's network of thousands of medium-sized family-owned businesses known as the Mittelstand. These companies rarely make headlines, yet many are world leaders in highly specialized products. Some manufacture a machine that only a handful of companies on earth can produce. This hidden network gives Germany an enormous competitive advantage. One of Germany's greatest strategic advantage is something most Europeans don't even think about: the euro. Before the euro existed, Germany used the Dutch mark. Because Germany's economy was so strong, its currency constantly appreciated. That made German export more expensive. But when the euro was introduced, Germany effectively shared a common currency with weaker economies. These produced an unexpected consequences. The euro became weaker than a standalone German currency would have been, which meant German products remained highly competitive around the world. Many economists believe Germany benefited from the euro more than almost any other country. In other words, Germany's power wasn't reduced by European integration, it was amplified. People often think Germany depends on Europe, but in reality, Europe also depends on Germany. Germany contributes enormous amount of European Union. It is one of the largest financial contributors to the EU budget. During crises involving Greece, Spain, Italy, Germany repeatedly became the country expected to stabilize the situation. Whenever Europe's economy faces difficulties, everyone looks towards Berlin because Germany has become Europe's economic anchor. Without Germany, the European Union would look very different. One of the least understood realities in geopolitics is that Europe is effectively run by two countries. France provides political and military leadership. Germany provides economic leadership. Today, they form the engine of the European Union. Neither country can dominate Europe alone, but together they shape many of the continent's decisions. This partnership has transformed two historic rivals into the foundation of modern Europe, and perhaps that is one of history's greatest ironies. Countries that fought three major wars eventually became indispensable allies. For decades, Germany built its economy around cheap Russian energy. This strategy worked remarkably well. Cheap gas helped Germany German factories remain globally competitive. But Russia's invasion of Ukraine exposed an enormous vulnerabilities. Suddenly, Germany faced rising energy prices, industrial uncertainty, supply chain disruption. A hidden incentive has turned into a strategic weakness. The very dependence that helped Germany grow now threatened its future. This forced Germany to rethink its energy policies and industrial strategy. This is one of the strangest facts about Europe. The continent's most powerful country does not possess the strongest army. For decades, Germany deliberately kept military ambitions limited. History played a major role. After World War II, Germany focused on economic leadership while relying heavily on NATO and the United States for security. This created another paradox. Germany became Europe's most powerful country without behaving like a traditional superpower. Germany's greatest challenge may not be Russia or energy or even China. It may be demographics. Germany is aging rapidly. Birth rates remain low. A shrinking workforce threatens economic growth, and this problem isn't unique to Germany. Much of Europe's face the same crisis. The question is no longer whether Germany dominates Europe today. The real question is, can Germany maintain that dominance in the decades ahead? Germany's rise is one of the most remarkable stories of modern history. A country devastated by war reinvented itself not through conquest, not through military expansion, but through engineering, manufacturing, exports, and economic influence. And perhaps that's the greatest aha moment of all. Power doesn't always come from armies. Sometimes power comes from factories. Because in modern Europe, all roads eventually lead to Berlin.